It's about time for me to have a nice part to my day after a harrowing bike ride. A good shower, some pancakes. Ugh, the gibbet, for the love of God! Why can't I ever tighten it enough? I'm about to partake in what some of you know I like to call the high-low challenge, which is a little cup of coffee, a little bit of some smoky. Right at the same time you get, they're really both stimulants, but because being baked kind of makes you mellow and having coffee makes you kind of this. I like that war. It's the duality of nature being fought inside my body. The yin and the yang. The East Coast and the West Coast. I'm gonna give West Coast weed and East Coast coffee because I think that better suits the respective temperaments. So, let's start with the coffee. Now granted, you can have it any way you'd like it, but since this whole documentary is bringing you into my world, here's how I always have it. First of all, it starts with one thing. I don't know why. Peet's Coffee is the Jizzam, and Major Dickinson's in particular. I feel like Dickinson is just never said by people. They always say Dickinson or Dixon or something like that. Speaking of Dickinson, whenever I think of that college, I think of a friend of mine named Ben who told me that in his freshman year he got a dick in his ear. And I was like, well, you went to Dickinson. It only seems proper. Secondly, cream. Now, a lot of people are purists and drink it black, and there are people like me who are pussies. For us pussies, Coffee Mate's vanilla caramel is two times the pussy. So, you want it to have a nice almond hue. I've already put sugar in there, so I won't show you how much is involved with that, but I actually took their big thing of sugar and made this little size thing, because I'm curious how fast it takes me to go through this. And I thought it would be a nice visual to start with something, you know, around there and figure out if I'm having a sickening amount of sugar. But I did want to let you know that this high-low challenge is going to be a little bit different than other ones, because through a random, you know, collection of fortune and chance, I ended up having 3 different kinds of weed on this trip. So I am attempting what the Cherokee used to call a salad, which means that you blend all of them together. This blend is the Donkey Kong, man, and it'll totally just make you kind of like, your syntax weird, you know? It fucks with my syntax. I almost sounded like Bush there. So, I think what we have here is a little melange of, let's see, I've got the Donkey Kong, got the Chernobyl, and this is the Spruce Goose, I believe. Only one of those was a Simpson reference. I can't believe how much on the other 2 I came up with it myself. And it's totally silent except for my dreadful narration. Why is it that narrator is often pronounced narrator? While we're on that fucking subject, how come you drive on a parkway but park in a driveway? It's like they wanted us to go insane!